Hi, Carmen. Long time no see. It's me, Alice. It's been like 8 years since we last talked, right? Huh? Alice? Long time no see. You see, there's something important I need to tell you. I'm about to get married. Oh, is that so? Congratulations. Thanks. Why do you not sound like you're excited about it? Is there something wrong? I mean, an old friend of yours is about to get married. Aren't you happy to hear that? Oh, yeah, that's good news, I guess. Yep. I'm glad to see that you've cheered up. And is that all you had to say to me? Oh, that's right. Thanks for reminding me. Tell me your new address, Carmen. Why? I'm going to send you a wedding invitation. You live in the province now because of your husband's work, right? I'll mail it to you directly instead of to your parents' house. I'd prefer it if you just sent it to my parents' house instead. Huh? Why? But that would just be more work, wouldn't it? You see, there's a possibility that we're going to move again at any moment because of my work. It would be even more of a hassle if that happened, so I ask everyone to send stuff to my parents' house instead whenever they want to mail me something. You see, the post office already knows to send me mail that's directed to me whenever it's sent to my parents' house. Oh, is that so? All right, I'll just send it to your parents' house instead. Yep, thanks. Hi, Alice. Can you talk right now? Oh, hi, Carmen. You should have received the wedding invitation I sent to you by now, right? I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Are you sure the date written on the wedding invitation is correct? It's not some sort of printing error, right? Of course it's the correct date. I made sure myself that there were no mistakes on the wedding invitations. Why do you ask? But it says that your wedding is going to be this weekend. This has to be some sort of mistake, right? I mean, that's only 2 days from now. Yep, that's not a mistake. Huh? What do you mean, yep? You say that like this is completely normal. Huh? Do you have any problems with this weekend? You can't just invite me to your wedding so suddenly. I have plans as well, you know. Besides, I'm going to have to prepare for your wedding as well, aren't I? And it's not like I live nearby to where you're going to throw your wedding ceremony either. This is halfway around the country. Huh? Are you trying to tell me that you're not going to celebrate my wedding this weekend? But I'm an old friend of yours. Listen here, Alice. I live quite far away from our hometown now. Are you going to pay for my travel expenses for me to get there? Huh? Don't you think that's a bit too stingy? If you have any intention of celebrating my wedding, then it's only natural for you to not care about the expenses and come to my wedding no matter what. That's not what I'm trying to tell you. If I'm going to be going to your wedding, I'll have to prepare clothes and a wedding gift and stuff, right? You're gonna make me do all of that in 2 days? Huh? And then prepare your clothes and a wedding gift then. 2 days should be more than enough time. No, it's not. I can't just get all of that prepared by this weekend. Besides, it's the polite thing to send out your wedding invitations at least 3 months before the wedding. What you're doing is ridiculous, Alice. Does your husband know that you're doing this? Come on, Carmen. We're old friends. There's no need to care about such details. I'm asking you to come to my wedding, and all you need to do is show up. Just prepare what you have to prepare and come to my wedding this weekend, all right? You say that like it's so easy. I mean, Serena was delighted when she received the invitation and told me that she would come no matter what. Don't you think it would be a bit sad if she came, but you didn't? What? Serena said that? Hold on. You sent her the wedding invitations at the same time you did to me, right? Yep. You're the only one who's being so stubborn about this and complaining. What? She seriously didn't say anything about how the wedding ceremony was only 2 days away? I find that hard to believe. Are you accusing me of lying now? First you complain about having to come to my wedding, and now this? This isn't how you're supposed to treat an old friend, Carmen. Now, you're going to have to come to my wedding, otherwise I'll never forgive you for this. Besides, a lot of our other classmates are going to be coming as well, so it's going to be like a reunion party. I really don't understand what you're so upset about. It'll be fun. All right then, I'll be seeing you this weekend. Hi, Serena. Can you talk right now? It's about Alice's wedding. Oh, Carmen. I was just about to contact you myself. Is it true that you replied to Alice's wedding invitation that you were delighted for the invitation and that you would come no matter what? You're seriously just going to ignore the fact that she sent these wedding invitations to us less than a week before her wedding? Huh? I never said anything like that. On the other hand, Alice told me that you were the one who was so excited for her wedding and would come no matter what. Huh? There's no way that's true. Besides, she says she's going to have her wedding this weekend, right? There's only 2 days left. This is completely unbelievable. Tell me about it. Wait, doesn't this mean that she just lied to the both of us? And to think that she got all mad when I accused her of being a liar. At that little... Wait, hold on. Oh my God, look at the weather forecast. Huh? What's the matter? It says on the TV that a blizzard is going to hit the region Alice's wedding is going to take place in on the exact day of Alice's wedding. And that there's a high probability that the transportation systems are going to be shut down. What? Really? It looks like that region is famous for experiencing heavy snowfall. And that snows of more than 2 meters happen regularly. Apparently there are multiple precautions in place for blizzards like this, but the reporter is saying that despite that, the trains are probably going to stop. What? Is her wedding ceremony even going to take place anymore? It's probably impossible now. Carmen, you're on your way to my wedding, right? Huh? Hold on. Are you really going to be hosting your wedding ceremony in this weather? This blizzard is so strong that the authorities there are telling the locals to stay inside. Also, most of the trains have already stopped, apparently. The weather forecast says that the region your wedding ceremony is going to take place in is going to experience over 2 meters of snowfall. Huh? I'm not going to let you not come to my wedding just because there's a snowstorm or something. Besides, you knew that the weather was going to be like this beforehand, right? Why didn't you get here the day before and sleep in a hotel or something? It really wasn't that difficult. Could you stop complaining when you didn't even bother to put in the hard work to make it to my wedding? I couldn't take a leave from my work, so it can't be helped. Huh? Why weren't you able to take a leave from work? That just means you're terrible at planning. What? But didn't you just send me a wedding invitation 2 days before the wedding ceremony was supposed to take place? I don't want to be called a terrible planner by someone like that. Besides, my office isn't going to just let me take a leave with only a day's notice to attend a friend's wedding. So this is kind of your fault for sending out these wedding invitations this late. What? You're saying this is my fault? A true friend would drop everything and come to my wedding even if their company was saying they couldn't take a leave. Besides, could you quit complaining so much? It's just 2 meters of snow. If you really are my friend, then you would come even if you had to crawl your way here. You say that, but sorry, Alice. I guess I'm just not willing to go that far for you. Besides, I already left my house and am on my way there. Let me ask you this again. Are you sure you're going to go through with your wedding? Even if I was miraculously able to make it, I get the feeling that the majority of your guests wouldn't be able to show up. Of course I'm going through with the wedding. If you have the time to complain like this, then hurry up and come already. Don't worry about the other guests, because I'll make sure myself that they'll come. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Serena. Are you on the train right now? Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I'm even going to be able to make it to that region before her wedding is over. But if I don't at least show her that I tried to make it to her wedding, it's going to be even more of a hassle later on. I see. So this is what it's like to be an old acquaintance of Alice, who used to be called the Queen of Selfishness back in school. Your families are acquainted, right? Which means that it was difficult to reply to her invitation saying that you wouldn't come, huh? Yeah, that's basically it. Seriously, who would voluntarily go to her wedding? Oh, I remembered what I wanted to tell you. I found out about why she sent those wedding invitations right before her wedding ceremony was supposed to take place. Why is that? Apparently, she sent a fresh batch of wedding invitations mostly to people that she met after she graduated high school, but apparently 90% of them replied saying that they wouldn't come. What? Seriously? Well, it is Alice we're talking about. Yeah, one of our underclassmen from high school who went to the same college as Alice told me about it. I see. So she sent a second batch of wedding invitations right before her wedding to people like us who knew her from middle school and high school to make up for the lack of guests? I don't understand why she had sent it that late, though. Maybe she sent the first batch of wedding invitations 2 weeks before the wedding instead of 1 week. I guess this is what happens when the Queen of Selfishness shows people why she's called that in the first place. I'm just so glad that despite all that, you're coming to this wedding with me. I mean, I can't just let you go on your own to who knows where in this weather, right? Well, it's not like I actually expect to be able to make it there anyways. I'm just pissed that I have to spend all this money on tickets for the Shinkansen. The problem is how we're going to get there once we get off the Shinkansen at Tokyo Station and meet up, right? The weather in the central region is fine, so we'll be able to get to at least there, but... Yep. I doubt we'll be able to get any further than Tokyo. Carmen, you're on your way to my wedding like you said you were, right? I heard that Serena's almost at the wedding venue. Apparently she can't wait to see me in my wedding dress. But it looks like you sent Serena the exact same text, but with Carmen instead of Serena. We know that you're lying, Alice, because we're about to meet up at Tokyo Station. And to think that you acted all offended when I accused you of lying to me about Serena being excited for your wedding a few days earlier. Huh? Well, you see, I only needed to lie to you in the first place because you're such a disloyal friend. If you had just agreed to come to my wedding without complaining like that, I would have never had to lie to you. Yeah, whatever. It's not like I was surprised or anything. Anyways, did you forget that me and Serena were friends back in high school? You were trying to get us to come to your wedding by making it seem like the other person was excited for it, right? Yeah, but like I said, it's your fault for not wanting to come in the first place. Hold on, you guys are still in touch? Yeah. Not just that, though. Since our husbands are cousins, we ourselves are cousins-in-law now. Huh? Cousins-in-law? Anyways, I'm almost at Tokyo Station. See you later. Oh, make sure you come to the wedding like you promised, all right? I am not going to accept the excuse of, I wasn't able to come because of the weather. Hi, Alice. Me and Serena just met up at Tokyo Station. What? You're still at Tokyo Station? But at this rate, you guys are going to arrive right as the wedding ceremony starts. I'm not going to let you be late to my wedding ceremony, all right? I'm an old friend of yours, so you can't just do something like that to me. Well, you see, the Shinkansen that we were supposed to get on to go to the region your wedding ceremony is going to take place in isn't running. It won't go past Tokyo Station. Huh? Yeah, and they're saying that it's not going to run anytime soon either. Huh? You're joking right now, right? Sorry, but it looks like we don't have the means to get to your wedding ceremony anymore. We won't be able to get there by today, no matter how hard we try. But that's going to be a huge problem for me. What? Oh, so is the majority of the guests you invited unable to make it as well or something? Yes! To think that I was looking forward to being able to throw a romantic wedding ceremony in the snow. I had decided already that I wouldn't postpone it no matter what. But most of the people that I invited said that they won't be able to come anymore because the transportation systems have been shut down because of the blizzard. Even the people who were planning to come here by car can't anymore because the roads have been blocked with snow. Well, I guess that's only to be expected. At least you and Serena come to my wedding, please. But I just told you that that's impossible now that the Shinkansen has been stopped. I'll give you a wedding gift if you want, if you tell me your bank account. We just can't get past Tokyo Station anymore, at least for today. But... Carmen, give me a wedding gift of 20,000 euros. Huh? This is your punishment for not celebrating my wedding in person. I'm an old friend of yours, aren't I? And yet you didn't come to my wedding? Sorry, but there's no way I'm giving you that much money for just a wedding gift. Besides, your marriage was canceled, right? I don't need to give you a wedding gift in the first place anymore. You didn't listen to what everyone else told you when they said to postpone the wedding, and forced the staff at the wedding venue to go through with it despite nobody being able to come because of the blizzard. You ruined yours and your husband's wedding. Even your fiancé, who's basically a saint for being able to put up with your selfishness until now, finally lost patience with you. And in the end, it was decided that your marriage would be canceled. That's what happened, right? How do you know all that? You see, your parents told my parents all about it when they came to our house to apologize. Huh? What do you mean my parents went to apologize to your parents? You kept sending me these ridiculous texts, right? They came to apologize for that. I wasn't there since I went immediately to my current home after the Shinkansen at Tokyo Station was stopped, but I made an appearance through video chat. I told your parents that I was going to cut ties with you. You what? They just said that they understood my decision and that it couldn't be helped. And went home soon after that. Wait, hold on. But if you cut ties with me, I won't have any friends anymore. Just because we were friends back when we were kids doesn't mean that we're friends forever, Alice. Huh? Well then, goodbye. Like I said, this is the last you're going to hear from me. I was a bit confused as to why Alice suddenly asked me for 20,000 euros as a wedding gift, even though her marriage was cancelled. But apparently Alice was made to pay for all of the wedding expenses. And she was planning on using the money that I was going to give her as a wedding gift to partly pay for it. She was planning on paying for the wedding expenses with the wedding gifts she was going to receive from her guests. But since almost nobody was able to come because of the blizzard, she never got this money and now needs to come up with several thousands of euros. Not only that, but the little amount she did receive as a wedding gift, she had to give back since the marriage was cancelled. That's why she asked me for the 20,000 euros, it seems. I told Alice's parents about how she was asking me for 20,000 euros, and of course, they were extremely furious with her. Apparently, they told her, "You're not allowed to get into a relationship until you get your head straight." And not long after that, she was sent to become a monk at a temple one of her parents' friends runs. Alice now has to get by without any smartphones or TVs, and apparently is forced to meditate for hours under a waterfall every day.